You have to tell them the time when you and George were like barking and then you just looked at each other and you just like...
Oh, yeah. So we go. So the only way we fill this room is we go hand out flyers. And we're barking one day and like nothing for an hour, nothing's working. Nobody.
What do you mean barking?
Barking is when you hand out flyers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why did
we call it that? Yeah, we just call it like comedians call that.
Okay. It's a comedian term.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's gay.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's woke. So we're barking for an hour, nothing's working, and then me and George just look at each other, and George is like, "Fuck this shit," and then he turns around, he sees some like small Asian kid, and he's like, "Retard shit tonight," and then we just start saying "retard shit tonight," and everything just flies, bro. Flies, sell out the show, everything. And ever since then, we just go the day of retard shit tonight and
retard shit.
That is a great sales pitch.
Yeah, bro, retard shit tonight. And then
can't sell knives.
And then
like
I started.
Not very woke of you, but
And then I started saying I'm gay in Chinese. Oh no, the best part about the retard shit tonight was once I looked at a guy and I had like a slip and I looked at the guy and I said, "You're fucking retarded." and he still took the flyer. He laughed and took the flyer.
This guy knows.
Yeah.
This guy knows. Yeah, this guy knows.
Well, in Times Square, this guy was saying Chappelle, Chappelle, Chappelle. Then you look at the paper and unlike Montreal, they actually have names and faces on the fucking thing. And Chappelle's not on the thing.
But the same thing with the Departure Festival in Toronto. I heard like they had like Chappelle's the main actor. He never came. I was like, why did you?
Well, was he supposed to be there, or was he?
He's on the poster. Yeah,
listen, that's a pretty good. You can fuck people over with. You'll get away with that once.
Yeah, what? Yeah,
you get away with that once.
Yeah.
That should be your next thing for the bucket.
You'll get sued the second time. That once.
Yeah.
Imagine you get a cease and desist from Chappelle.
Or but you go Chappelle. You just change your fucking.
No, you spell it right, but you pronounce it
exactly.
Yeah.
You know,
Chapel. He's the guy from Spawn.
Put a fucking accent gear on the fucking E or some stupid shit. You know,
it's the clown from Spawn.
Chappelle.
So isn't it fucked up? You ever watch Spawn, the cartoon, the animated series?
I've maybe in the '90s. I've probably seen it.
You know, he goes to hell and he comes back.
Yeah, I know the concept.
And then he like finds his wife, and his wife's fucking his best friend.
Yeah.
He's like, Wanda. It's kind of funny. It's like little.
Why
Nicky.
was Spawn so? What was different about him? So he was like.
It was like with the motorcycle with Nicolas Cage.
Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider, but basically like cool, like more adult themed.
Okay.
Imagine that's why he goes to hell because he fucked a trans. Like his wife's trans.
It wasn't that he was in the army. He just had a trans wife.
Yeah.
And he had to make a deal with the devil.
That's why he got kicked out of the army too.
Oh, that reminds me.
It was before Don't Ask, Don't Tell.
That reminds me when we were talking on the phone about like being an atheist and shit. So I was like, look, like the only reason why I wouldn't ever say that I'm an atheist is because like in case if there's God, I don't want to go to hell if there's hell.
Such a fucking little.
So I was telling him,
You don't go to hell for being an atheist.
no, like if Christianity is true, I think you do.
No, you don't.
Bro, every priest says.
don't.
Yeah, exactly. To
No,
enter the kingdom of heaven.
You go to limbo.
No, that's
even
that's
better,
Catholic.
even
That's
worse.
Catholic.
No, but that's bad.
That's Catholic. That's Catholic.
Huh?
That's Catholic.
That's Catholicism. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Even
limbo is great. Limbo.
Limbo. What is
Bro,
limbo?
it's an
I
island.
picture limbo this. Ooh, you're floating in the fucking air.
I've read Dante's Inferno. So what it is it's an island in the middle of a lake.
Okay.
With a tree, and then Julius Caesar's there.
Why is Julius there?
Because he's never baptized.
No, but I saw a painting of it.
If you're never
So it's like-
baptized. If you're never baptized, if you never knew about God, if you're like a whatever, if you're born before Jesus or you're an atheist, you go to fucking to limbo. And you just chill on an island, and there's a tree, and Julius Caesar.
And Julius Caesar's like, watch your back. What?
No, but I saw there was like,
Claudio Capri.
no, I saw like a painting of like what the purgatory looks like. So I'm like,
That's the word.
Yeah, purgatory.
and they're like,
Purgatory.
he's like on fire. He's like in fire. I'm like, that's like, I wonder what fucking hell is, you know?
Yeah.
Probably ice.
According to Catholics, no,
Dry
sucks.
ice.
Yeah, just,
And that was another Claudio line he said in his podcast. He goes, do you believe in God? He goes, not a fan. I'm like,
Yeah.
so,
You didn't answer the question there.
no, but I was.
You didn't answer the question.
Do you go to if you're a Christian and you're an atheist, do you go to hell?
Just ask ChatGPT.
Get our what's that
ChatGPT
one we
tells you
use?
to.
What's that? Get
Perplexity?
Pilot. Get Copilot.
cool.
Copilot.
Go
Copilot.
Chat
always-
GPT is like, you don't believe in God? It's like, what the? It's like, oh shit.
Just
Oh yeah,
hush.
Pangong di mang isa kasamo. What the fuck is that?
Stop! You're gonna
Oh,
put a
that's,
curse on us.
That's
You just
Thai.
we're all going to hell now. You
Yeah.
just
I
said
just voodoo curse to all you motherfuckers.
this guy goes to apartment buildings and opens an umbrella. You're all unlucky today.
That's what I do. Fuck.
As soon as he leaves the
I
apartment,
just throw bird shit on fucking. Actually, that's good luck.
oh, the
Do
holy water.
atheists go to heaven? All atheists go to heaven. Different religious traditions have varying perspectives on whether atheists can go to heaven.
Look, would not go to heaven.
Catholics, some Catholics teaching
Evangelicals,
suggest
though, they're
that an
retarded.
But there's a
atheist
lot of
sincerely
those.
follows
Yeah.
moral principles and seeks the truth. God may mercy us.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, I don't care
because
what
we're
the Pope.
questioning.
The Pope just acknowledged mathematics last year, so I don't give a fuck. You know when the Pope makes these announcements, like yes,
Yeah.
fucking birds exist, and then everyone's like fucking praising him and shit.
Remember when people like break dancing in front of the Pope? I was like, what does that even do?
Petit, oh, can I say his
Because
name? Petit, you know who?
Bro,
sang for
up
him.
until 2 generations ago, like
Oh, we're getting sued.
the Pope's word was law. Like for our, like our
Yeah.
parents, it's like that's.
Do you believe that because people are like conspiracy theories saying like the Romans are actually like the Vatican or whatever, so it's the church.
I always thought Romanians were Romans.
That's what I always
You
thought
wish.
when I was younger.
And
yeah.
that Italians were Africans.
Whoa, okay, that's
Southern Italians.
All right,
South
Christopher
Italian.
Walken.
Freaking, that's what you need, Claudio. You think I'm Sicilian, bro?
And Albanians were just Italians who got lost in the woods.
So
Yeah, but first of all, Albanians and Italians are super similar.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah,
yeah.
we
Well,
got
it's
one.
right there.
Yeah, it's right on top.
yeah,
Yeah.
Samadamo.
Yeah.
It's right there.
Samadamo.
You ever do a DNA test, Trax?
My aunt
Is a
actually
seagull.
did. My aunt did one. I don't know if it was.
Someone's doing the test. He's like, I don't know.
I don't know
who
which
the fuck-
one, but like she did the whole. It's all bullshit, right? I mean, they can only give you the fact that they have never given somebody saying no, we don't know is bullshit.
So my dad went to the doctor recently, and my doctor, we have the same doctor. He puts his balls on you whenever he checks your ear or anything. Like
What?
He literally
This
puts his
is
balls.
not normal.
Yeah, dude. So like,
Wait, I
so
don't
I
get-
thought I was the only one. I checked a Google review of the guy, and one person out of all the fucking 50 of them wrote, he's a great doctor, like a nice guy, but he does this weird thing where he puts his balls on my kneecap.
What?
And I was like, holy fuck. And then- so my dad literally like 3 days ago,
Get the lawyers ready.
he told me that he's like,
He wore shorts on purpose.
well, my dad does. He thinks it's funny. He's like, yeah, he did it to me too. I'm like,
Yeah, got sexually assaulted.
yeah, but he leans on you with his nutsack right on your body. He doesn't need to. Yeah.
Imagine you just knee him in the fucking. Sorry, I thought we were doing the hammer thing.
I'll always-
I said he didn't want to use the hammer. He just puts the balls there. Your leg goes up. It's like,
I don't think you can get away with that with girls.
What?
I don't think you get away with that with women.
No. He couldn't have.
You know, you can sexually assault a man, but you can't sexually assault a woman. That's pretty much the.
Well, he's already
law.
checking
yeah,
my
it's for
balls
medical
too.
reasons.
Like he tries to lighten the mood. All right, let's see the boys. I'm like, oh Jesus Christ.
Do you take out your cock and he
He
says
makes
that?
really little weird comments like that.
Yeah.
Let's see the
You're
boys.
also,
You're 35
like,
years old. dude.
You just turned 30. There's no reason for you to be getting your balls checked.
No, I asked him.
Let's see the Garden of Eden.
Can you put your balls? Can you put your balls on my knee and check my nuts again? And he goes, "This guy always puts his balls on my knee."
What kind of detective I am?
I asked him.
No,
We always get the truth in this.
But him juggling my balls wasn't an issue on my own volition.
Yeah.
But the balls on my knee was overboard.
Adam and Eve are doing well. Yeah.
He's fucking holding my nutsack. Your knee, your balls up.
holding
That's
the-
above board.
no, boy, he's on the Alo Mon Coco.
The breakfast.
What? When's the last time you've been to a doctor? You just said
you
you've
talking
been
to
to. Yeah, you.
STD doctors count?
I mean,
Even then, it's been a while because usually you just get a fucking nurse.
like for a checkup.
Oh, for a
For
checkup?
a checkup, it's been a minute. Bro, last 8 years ago, I went to a doctor. When I first got ulcers, I went to a doctor. He said I'm bulimic, and I basically gave up on medicine after that.
I don't believe what this guy says.
I tell you my problem. I'm like, I keep puking after eating. He's like, oh yeah, you're bulimic.
No shit.
I'm like,
No, I'm not doing it on purpose, asshole.
I'm like, yeah,
you know,
I'm like,
like,
he's not fingering
I'm
his
like,
mouth.
no,
Yeah.
I'm like, I tried explaining to him. I'm like, that's literally impossible. Like, I have all the self-confidence in the world. And matter of fact, I have too much self-confidence.
Yeah.
It's to the point of delusion most of the time.
I could handle these eggs.
You know, like, and fuck. You know, he killed it when Matthew's laughing, and then he's like, "Yeah, you're bulimic." I'm like, okay, this is bullshit. And the next week I was going to Ukraine, and then Ukraine, everything's cheap, like medical wise.
Okay.
So I went like right away when I got there, went top notch, and they shoved the camera down my throat,
Oh, shit.
and they literally showed me a video of my ulcers.
of blood coming.
What does it look
Yeah.
like?
Huh?
Is it like a crater there, like a fucking meteor landing?
No, mine were like super small at the time because I caught them early, but it just looks like someone poked
there
a
cum in it?
hole like in
You're coming.
Well, and also
reservoir.
it's
I had
a
like,
hole-
I had
it's a
like,
hole in the
I
one
had
that's-
like bile in my esophagus and shit. And like,
shit.
Oh yeah, I got
kinds of-
diagnosed because I used to have acid reflux, and it said Los Angeles Class B.
What the hell's that?
I don't know. I guess they just guzzle, like
type-
they
it's a
just
type of
chug
gay
cum all
person.
day, and it burns their throat. I don't know.
What?
It's called Los Angeles Class B. Yeah,
I gotta go shit my pants.
Oh shit.
Nice.
Los Angeles.
it's like like your esophagus is overly distended, like just cum in your stomach. Los Angeles Class B.
Remember, the reason I asked the doctor question, the last time I went to a doctor
Yeah.
was literally like a childhood doctor. Like, that's the last time. Like,
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
You ever give a doctor advice for yourself, and he's like, okay, so I saw a gastroenterologist. This is what I was, because he was the guy in charge of like getting the requisition to do the endoscopy, whatever the fuck, with the camera.
Yeah.
And then he prescribed an acid blocker. And from what I understand about acid blockers is that like if you take them for many years, it's like vitamin deficiency, like magnesium and shit like that. It can actually cause cancer. The one that I'm on, if you stay on it for
shit.
too many years, so I should probably stop
doing it,
drinking
yeah.
Frank's
but what
Red
does
Hot.
it do? It stops you from producing
It makes your
the
stomach.
acid?
Yeah, it makes your stomach produce less acid at the source.
Okay.
Because I have too much or whatever. And but then it's like weird. He gave me like two answers. He's like, "Well, your stomach produces too much acid." I'm like, "Okay," and he goes, "Or the sphincter is not working." I'm like, "Okay, make up your mind first of all."
Oh, shit.
Like just like diagnose me.
Sphincter as in your asshole?
Like in your stomach,
Oh,
there's a sphincter that blocks acid from constantly shooting up
Yeah, okay.
to keep it in your stomach, right? So he's basically admitting he doesn't know what the issue is
Yeah.
by giving you two answers. You can't write two answers on a fucking quiz, right?
Well, doctors can. Doctors, 90% of the time, dude, they're shooting shit at wall to see what sticks.
Well, okay, so he
Exactly,
tried
yeah.
prescribing 60 milligrams, and I'm like, that's even higher than my friend with fucking Crohn's. Like, are you sure about this? Then I was like, what about, can we do like 30 and just see how that works? He goes, that's a good idea. I'm like, why am I
Just
giving
have
you
the-
advice?
yeah.
That does. Because I remember
Should have put a helmet on his head and snapped him
yeah. Hit him with a hammer. But
put on a G-string in Greece.
No, because I remember like I cut my foot before, and then like obviously sometimes if you don't know if there's a cut there, sometimes you get infected or whatever. So
Yeah.
So then I remember I was like my foot was like kind of like blowing up. I was like, okay, I think I cut my foot. So then I tell the doctor, I'm like, yeah, I think I just need like the antibiotic. I need you to prescribe me the thing. He's like, I think you have diabetes. I'm like, I don't have diabetes.
dude, I'm not even here for that.
So then he's like, okay, I'm doing the blood test. I'm gonna do the blood test. I'm like, we could do it, but it's like I don't have that. I don't- so
They gave my mom pills. She's lactose intolerant. She tells the doctor every time that she sees him, like for some reason.
Yeah.
She tells like waiters, like everybody.
Yeah.
And he prescribed her pills. He prescribed her pills that contain lactose. yeah, it's in the ingredients. So she finds out because she Googles the medication on her phone. She's like, wait a minute, it says there's lactose in the pills. He goes, oh. Like, how many other people is he poisoning?
Yeah. I'm telling you, dude, they don't.
No, yeah, you're right. No,
I remember I
don't-
told my doctor when I fucking cancer in 2018. I was like, I was at his office, and right away I'm like, so did you read my file and everything? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, so I have thyroid cancer. He goes, eh? It's like,
Oh, your file. Oh, your file.
then he goes, that's the cancer you want to get.
Yeah.
No, I swear
That's
to God.
the best kind.
No, I swear to God. Doctors often say that's the cancer you want to get because that's the most easy. It's like 98% survival rate. They remove the thyroid and then you're pretty much good to go. Like people who die from it are like people like like guys like my dad who like he rarely ever sees the doctor.
Yeah.
But, like only if he's like something seriously wrong. Like the opposite of me, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every time.
Oh, my dad, when I was a kid,
I forgot what I was saying. What the fuck was I
You were
talking
talking about thyroid cancer.
Oh yeah, so I went to this event at McGill where it was like a cancer benefit, a fundraiser.
Yeah.
And they actually wanted me to do stand up for like 280 people. And I was like, okay, am I going to get paid though? Cause like it's 280 people and like,
Yeah, you're clearly raising funds.
like
Yeah.
the future senator.
There's funds being raised.
Like
Yeah.
the future senator of Canada is probably there. Like I want to like, you know,
tell some jokes.
they raised like over $50,000 or whatever. I'm like, and then they're like, oh, it's not in our budget. And I'm like, so the event thing, like the entertainment portion, you couldn't like give me like $20.
Just to say.
Just say you're a
Yeah.
cancer survivor.
No, they knew that too. I had a shirt that said Survivor on it. It's like,
They don't want to.
yeah, but it's like, but we don't have a budget for you to do stand up. But good, congratulations. Then
Good one on surviving though.
well, this
Keep
is
that up.
So when I met the other survivors, because there was like 10 of us wearing the yellow shirt. That was the survivor shirt, and I was like, I kind of felt a bit like a fraud because like my cancer, even though you had to have a surgery and it's a pain in the ass, I got to take medication every day.
It was the
When I
easy
heard-
cancer. You had like
Yeah.
level 1 cancer, you know?
Yeah, it takes
Okay, but still cancer.
but it takes like years to metastasize. Is my point. Like you have to really ignore it to die from it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like, how did you know? Like, was your neck just fucking like?
Well, because I had a thyroid disease, which is like Crohn's for your thyroid. Like my body, for some reason, was attacking my own thyroid. It's like I should be dead. But anyways, so then I meet the other survivors, and they're showing me like their scars on their stomach and all these crazy stories and like how their lives got derailed and shit, you know. And then they're like, "So what's your situation?" I'm like, "Oh, the thyroid, you know." And like, "Can you see the line on my neck?" And they're like, "No, we can't." Then at one point, one of the women thought I was lying. like, you think I lied because I want to wear the yellow shirt? Like, what the fuck? You know?
It's free t-shirts, bro.
Yeah, you know, you can tell when someone's like questioning you to see if you're legit or not. You know?
Yeah. Like stolen valor. Like,
Exactly. They thought I was
what infiltration unit were you in? Who was your doctor?
Yeah,
Hey,
they were asking- they thought
what
I was-
hospital did you go to?
So they thought I was doing stolen valor for cancer.
No, but I remember when
But the best part was like when they were like, this old lady was like one of the survivors. She's like, "So what was the experience like?" And I told her the story about how I told her basically that it's like it's good that I got the cancer actually because because of the cancer, doctors were therefore ethically allowed to remove the thyroid. Because if you have just the thyroid disease, which makes your life shitty, it's called Hashimoto's. I don't know how the fuck I got it.
Oh shit.
Like when my dad found out, he's like,
Sounds very
he thought it
Asian.
was like an Asian STD or
Yeah.
something. He's like, in his throat? Oh, fuck.
Fucking Asian boys
Yeah,
again.
he thought I sucked off an Asian guy and got Hashimoto's disease.
Filipino fucking little.
Yeah. It's a fucking Hanzo.
It's balut.
So hey, so the disease basically fucks up your life, but when you get cancer, they can ethically remove it in Canada, and then by removing it, your body doesn't know where to send the soldiers, whatever the fuck your white blood cells. I don't know what does it. The antibodies. I don't know your immune system.
Yeah.
And then it just cures it. So all these people are telling me how their lives got like, derailed by their serious cancer. And I'm like, actually, I benefited from it.
Yeah, actually,
I'm actually glad I got cancer.
yeah,
you know?
got rid of this pain in the ass thyroid that's been fucking slowing
Exactly,
me down.
yeah.
Guys should fight you to take your t-shirt off.
But it felt so guilty. It was such a guilty feeling because they make us walk around the whole gymnasium while they're all clapping, and I didn't know that. So I'm walking with these people that were like fucked over by actually serious cancers, and everyone's clapping. We're like, you're gonna be fine. You're great. You're doing great. And I'm like, yeah, I've been doing great since 2018. Actually,
Did you ever think of lying about your cancer and saying you had like a little bit more serious
No,
one?
I would never do that.
Because that lie wouldn't be too bad.
unless it gets me.
Thyroid and skin.
Are those the easy ones?
Yeah.
There you go. See, number one. Right? Yes.
Thyroid. Yeah, everything balls.
grandfather-
What cancer are the highest survival rates?
Oh shit.
Prostate.
Oh, Hodgkin's. I thought that was a serious one.
Prostate testicular.
Nah, anything because Hodgkin's lymphoma is still a thyroid one.
Shit.
Or is it non-Hodgkin's? Is the bad one?
No, non-Hodgkin's is called Hashimoto's.
I know you read a lot of like
But
medical
Pancreatic,
stuff.
esophageal, liver, lung.
He has a book that's like the mind of a psychopath.
This is where this is where people should get their medical advice.
Yeah,
And I'm happy we're doing this because like whoever
Yeah.
this is very educational.
Yeah,
here.
laryngeal is crazy too.
Well, you know, my doctor has a sign in his office that says 2 issues maximum. So if you have 3 problems, he's like, all right, make it fast.
Yeah.
Like they rush you.
My balls are disappearing.
You got to
you're
pick
fine.
the important one. You know, I got a little bit of pain in my left arm when I go like this, you know, and I'm shitting blood like crazy. So, you know,
Eat a banana.
There's blood squirting out of your finger. All right, we got to keep it moving.
yeah, hurry up.
No, I remember when I got my allergic reaction and my eyelid like went behind my eyeball. So my eye like this they actually made me want to sign paperwork while my eyes they're like, okay, where do you live? And they were like making me. I'm like, bro, okay,
Like making you struggle to look the fucking.
right. So I'm seeing double. Like I'm just
Making
seeing
you
double.
crossword puzzles and shit. Find the fucking circle.
He's too stupid to use his like writing hand on his eye. He's just like,
Peter unknowingly signs a petition to bring back slavery.
We got another one. We got
It's
another
my
one.
fucking eye. I'm sorry.
some guy with a suitcase. All right, so yeah, he
Finds this over to Alex Jones, right?
doesn't even work at the hospital. Just wearing a top hat. Thanks.
And I remember it was during COVID, so when the ambulance came and we buzzed them in, he knocks on the door. He's like, "COVID!" I'm like, "No, that's what you're just gonna yell at."
COVID here, AIDS.
No, but they'd be doing. I remember when I got my appendix removed at 13. That's where I found out I was allergic to morphine.
Oh shit!
So
That's
yeah, so I
nuts.
got to the hospital. I was like in extreme pain and shit. They're like, okay, we're
Did it
gonna like,
burst or like it was on
No,
the
no,
brink?
no. It was about to.
Because you could die if it burst.
Yeah, you could die.
Imagine you get addicted to what you're allergic to. It's like eating peanuts. Oh!
So good.
You're on the plane, though.
So they put me on morphine and I passed out. And then I woke up again. I'm covered in hives. And they're like, sign this paper. You're allergic to morphine. We have to give you fentanyl. We could only do that if you sign this paper. I'm like, I'm 13.
Oh fuck! You were taking fentanyl before it was cool.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
But
You're a
that's
pioneer,
why
dude.
they made fentanyl. They made fentanyl as like a
medical-
painkiller, a non-morphonic painkiller.
I heard it was a bioweapon.
Yeah.
Isn't it a bioweapon?
Like if you're allergic to morphine, fentanyl
Maybe
exists
now.
as an alternative to that.
Okay, was it supposed to be like less addictive? Like
No, it's just supposed to be,
just to be able to be
something you're
different.
not
Okay.
allergic to. Yeah.
Because morphine was made to be less addictive than heroin. No, heroin was
Heroin
made,
comes from morphine.
Yeah.
Morphine came first, then came heroin.
yeah, but heroin was
I thought
made.
heroin came first.
No,
Poppy seeds.
heroin is two molecules removed from morphine.
Oh,
Yeah, that they tried to make it less.
It's called diet morphine.
Wait, so
or
from poppy
something.
seeds came morphine and then heroin?
Opium.
Yeah.
Opium,
Opium
opium.
was stage one. Then it was morphine. Then it was heroin.
Yo, the first time I took
They
morphine,
were-
I was laughing
it was-
like crazy, man.
Well, that's
That was the first time I did blow. Was like that for me.
Yeah, I was
Laughing?
Yeah, I was laughing.
Yeah,
I was
for some
dying.
reason, I don't know.
was dying. No jokes. Just
Laughing. I don't know.
I was like filming myself like I think
Laughing
I'm
with
gonna
the
die.
soft cock.
maybe other people were laughing at you. I hear laughs. What were we saying? Oh, the morphine, yeah, because it was from the soldiers were getting super addicted, right? Like that's why they tried to they made heroin.
I think everyone was just getting super.
Yeah, but they were.
I think at one point everyone looked around like, okay, we're all junkies. We got to do something. Like, you know
people
what I
are wanting to
mean?
get shot. Shoot me so I can get some fucking some morphine, dude.
Let's go. I
Yeah.
was getting shit.
I know in Ukraine now they give as a painkiller they give ketamine a lot.
Ketamine is just
But ketamine's
cat. Isn't that cat tranquilizer?
yeah, well, it's whatever animal tranquilizer, but it's also good for like they used to give ketamine for like surgeries and shit before like real anesthesia. came
Special
along.
K, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now Elon Musk takes it before he goes on Twitter. So
All right, here goes the Trump logs.
What's your take on that?
I think they're going to be
going on?
friends again by next week.
I don't think so. I think it's
No?
over. No, I think
Someone
they're both. Neither of them could apologize to each other.
Yeah, Trump,
first of
Elon could. Elon,
No,
I
don't
could picture
think so.
Elon.
I don't think so. I don't see it.
Trump is never going to apologize.
it's not as bad as-
No,
The-
exactly.
He won't.
And then
Number one, he's
Elon
never going to
neither.
admit to being wrong.
Elon's now not gonna go through another public embarrassment in the matter of fucking.
Well, his stock's going to every time he says something.
Dude, they just did it so they can short Tesla mutually.
That's exactly. He
yeah,
admitted that for
probably. Maybe for
the
that,
Rogan
actually.
they
thing.
just did it again, probably.
Yeah, the
been a
Rogan
lot of
thing. He
market moves
remember stocks
under
went down and
Trump.
just bought it out. He's good, man.
There was literally one time Trump is like, buy my stock now on like Truth Social or whatever. And then 3 hours later, his stock went up like 100%. Like,
But what about his meme? He made a meme token, and then I look on
Yeah,
the,
the rug
on the
pulled.
Phantom app. It's like crashing. I'm like, wait, so you all the people that elected you buy your token, then you rob all of them?
Yeah. That's the Republican grift. Yeah, man. That's essentially.
But he didn't get. That's super illegal.
But Matthew thinks
real,
Trump's
though.
going to save the planet. So,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
In what way?
Big Trump guy, Matthew.
What way? What
So
way?
I see you-
How's-
Big
Sorry.
Elon guy, too.
And then when the planet
you can't be anymore. You got to pick a side.
then when
you
the
gotta
planet's
pick a side.
exploding, China.
them Chinese.
Did you read Elon's tweet though? With we're talking about the Epstein's list.
Yeah, Epstein list. Yeah.
Like that's pretty big news.
But
no?
bro,
Like,
there's
you could've-
literally pictures of Trump and Epstein together.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not on the island. There's a lot
Bro,
of
there's a
people-
picture
Okay, they're
of
casual
Trump
sport.
on the plane with four chicks like in a group photo. He's on the plane.
There's a picture,
Yeah,
picture of
well, I mean,
Epstein.
there's a
on
lot
the plane.
Yeah,
There's a
no,
picture of
I'm not
Epstein on
doubting
that.
he was there. I guarantee it's the truth.
Yeah.
I remember seeing a video where he's like, actually, he's like, they got a lot of women. There's like most of them are on the younger side. He goes, like, it's straight up, like you can tell the guy's a freak. Like,
Epstein's at casual spar. He just with the burgers. Like,
that's what started this bullshit.
it's true. You don't
He
have
went
to be on the
Casual
island.
Spar and he's like, fuck this. Never fucking going to a restaurant
I'm
again.
making my own island.
Yeah. If I want a young waitress, I'm gonna get one.
No, if you're in a picture with someone, you're associated with them, no matter where you are. Like I can't go to La Fleur with Charles Manson and be like, well, I wasn't at his house. So.
Yeah, but if I
There's a swastika on his forehead. We were just getting hot dogs. I don't know what the big deal.
but if I seen you once and take a picture with you, because we're all having a good time, doesn't mean that I'm associated with you.
Yeah,
I was.
same.
I've seen
If you're
you.
at a public event, no. But if you're on a but if I'm like whispering something in your ear, you know, you're
Yeah.
getting blown by a 15-year-old. It's a little sketch.
you know,
It's
yeah.
a little sketch.
Hey,
If
don't
there's
you
a
have?
15-year-old girl
remember,
getting blow off your dick.
Hey, don't you have school tomorrow?
with Trump, there was like when for the first election, I think when he got elected in the first place, the first one, he was associated with this guy, this Russian guy who was like an ex-spy or something, and he was like, I'm associated with Trump. Then Trump's like, I never met this person, I don't know this person. Then they're showing pictures of him with
yeah,
the guy.
I've seen
He
that.
said, he said the same thing about Tony Hinchcliffe.
Yeah, he did. Oh, yeah, he did.
When he did the arena show and he got all the flag for the Puerto Rico joke. Trump's like, I don't know. I've never. We don't know. who
Yeah,
that
there's only
is."
satellite
I don't
photos
know
of you
who
handing him a
booked that guy,
suitcase.
like, and it's funny because Tony always like shills so hard for Trump, and Trump is like, I have no idea if this guy's existing.
But I think he's serious. I think if you hooked him up to a polygraph,
Yeah.
he'd pass. Like, I don't think-
he doesn't.
like,
Yeah.
He doesn't fucking,
genuinely
yeah.
doesn't know who
He
the
has
fuck
no
that
idea
guy
what's
is.
going on.
He
dude.
probably wasn't even at his own fucking rally. You know?
Well, they asked Trump, "Do you know who David Duke is?" And he's like, "I never heard of him, but
Sounds like a
do you
good
have
guy."
fucking Google?"
You know, you ever heard of the I think it was 1992 Louisiana gubernatorial race. It was between David Duke.
Oh, the Gubernational. Is that how you say gubernatorial?
Yeah, it's
I've been saying Gubernational.
Gubernational, like fucking SpongeBob. The gubernatorial, yeah. So in 1992 in Louisiana, it was between David Duke, who, as we know, is the head of the KKK.
Oh, shit.
Okay, I didn't know that.
and
I didn't know that at
fucking,
all.
I was about to Google this.
Maybe Trump's innocent,
Yeah,
then.
yeah.
He's the Grand Wizard?
Yeah, he was the Grand
He's the
Wizard. Grand
dragon.
Wizard.
Oh, the dragon. That's
The dragon.
No, he was the Grand Wizard of the Ku Klux Klan.
The man with the
And the
dragon
guy-
tattoo. I should know that. Yo, the man with the dragon. It's a clan member blowing his therapist. The man with the dragon tattoo. That would be the funniest
So
movie if it was a guy.
It was between him
My father
and a
never spoke to me.
guy who was facing like 12 indictments for corruption. So
Wow.
the incumbent governor was under
Trying to
indictment
kill
for
you.
corruption, and the opposition
Was a member
the
of the
Grand
KKK.
Wizard of the fucking Ku Klux Klan. And
man.
like the campaign, Matthew, could you look it up? Because they had like funny like slogans in the campaign.
David
where
Duke's
it's
in our
like,
mentions list.
If it ain't white, it ain't right.
Louisiana.
I used to work in a shipping company.
Yeah, it's right there,
We talked to
yeah.
like truckers in the South, and they'd have these weird expressions.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
presidential. What?
This guy was like, "Can I put a
all
bug
right.
in your ear?" And I was like, "What does that mean?" "I want to give you information." I'm like, "Why did you have to say put a bug in my
bug.
ear?" I'm like, "Is the bug gonna tell me something? Like, where the fuck did that come from?"
I love that. I
No,
remember
not that. Go.
this military guy in San Diego. Was like, my buddy's like, "Oh, I'm Canadian."
go on
He's like, "Oh,
Wikipedia.
who brought the maple syrup?"
Go on
We'll go all first.
Yeah, I think it was that. Yeah, that one. Yeah. So, where's the background? Here, hold on. It should be. No, go down. Here, the campaign. Duke responded, being born out after his conversion, nearly rejected in the newspaper, condemned. Oh yeah, humorous unofficial bumper stickers were created in support of Edwards over Duke. One bumper
Vote
sticker
for
read,
the-
"Vote for the lizard, not the
the
wizard." While another read, "Vote for the crook. It's important." Like it's literally a criminal versus the fucking Nazi.
Never stop
And
that.
it's so
Dude, wait,
funny.
you saw the picture there. Wait, there's a picture.
Well, you know what though? I think it's great because it's like it's all in the open. How different is it from who you're fucking voting
And then they
for now?
elected the guy who was under indictment and he went to prison.
I told you to vote
they
for the
still got
lizard.
So the wizard ended up dead.
No. There's a system of succession.
Wait, you go back to the.
Wait a second. I said gubernational. I'm not retarded.
No, gubernatorial, brother.
If you go down.
Oh my God, I'm retarded.
Where are you going down?
Oh, it was a
there.
runoff.
Wait a minute, down. That picture. What was it? Say never stop the Duke. All right, okay.
Again? Question mark?
Never again. Never stop, dude.
Make America great
What year
again.
is it? 1992?
1992, yeah.
Jesus
91
Christ.
actually. So
What a year! What a year to be alive!
First of all, these guys suck at marketing. Don't put a question mark when you're selling something.
Exclamation mark is what we want.
How long have you been
again?
How long have you been in the market for? A pen?
It's a good point. It's a good point.
That's amazing.
I've got some brain cells rolling around in there.
So who would you have voted for?
Was it primary the jungle sit?
I gotta go Crook. I mean, that's my people. Yeah, that's my people right there.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
See,
mean,
it was even a runoff because it was too close to call in the first round.
holy shit! Look at
And
it,
then the
eh?
runoff, they had to fucking. How do you almost elect a fucking? You know what else Louisiana recently did? They banned chemtrails.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Which is retarded.
good though, no?
Huh?
That's
How's
good.
that good?
Why do you want chemtrails?
But there's no such thing as chemtrails. It's just the fucking steam burning off
Okay,
airplanes.
so then they banned nothing.
No,
They banned flying in Louisiana.
Oh, you can't even fly a plane?
Yeah, because any plane leaves fucking chemtrails.
Okay, well, I didn't know they banned flying in general.
Oh wait, you're telling me that chemtrails is not a thing? It's conspiracy.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm pretty sure it's a real thing.
No,
I think it's a real thing. I think it's a
you
real
guys
thing.
fucking dumb.
I don't know. Look it
You
up.
think the government is spending billions of dollars poisoning an already retarded population?
Not poisoning.
Why not?
I think it's just to make clouds to control like
The weather
weather
thing?
and shit.
The weather sucks anyway. What are they controlling?
No,
exactly?
I know.
No,
but-
Bill Gates actually did want to put spraying in the
Yeah, you
atmosphere
could like
to cover the
inject,
sun.
You could
Bro,
inject
the Matrix,
the cloud seeding.
They did
You
it in
wanna cover the
Dubai. They
fucking
did it in
sun?
Dubai to the point
Yeah,
where
the
they
cloud seeding,
flooded
yeah.
Dubai. That's when you
the
put like
Guardian.
silver.
Yeah, this is not really.
You spray like silver particles in the atmosphere, and
yeah.
it creates clouds.
Okay, a
and then it
22-year-old
makes
wrote
rain.
this.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it's the
Even
Guardian.
on Top Gear, they straight said that we have a rain making machine. And like, okay, like you're just gonna just put it out on the.
No, but it's true. But there's HARP. You ever heard of HARP? H-A-A-R-P?
Yeah, the frequency thing.
That's
yeah.
a real fucking thing, dude.
Yeah.
That controls weather. It was.
Oh, but they say they don't.
So if you
They say they
Google
don't.
Chi-
They say they.
No, here's the weird thing. So in America, we're like, oh, climate change is bad. And then there's like I saw an article. It was like a reputable fucking source though, E-Bombs World.
The Daily
So
Mail.
no, but China's like we're experts at climate modification. They call it. So
Yeah. Whatever
the way
fucking
they-
bullshit euphemism you want to use, dude.
So somehow it's good there, but it's bad here.
But I mean,
We control people here.
We modify them there.
no,
so how come, man? So how come
The police
how
just
come you
modified
see-
my
you don't-
girlfriend?
Not every plane leaves. Like I've seen planes that don't leave.
it's only big planes.
You know, imagine
only
you have
big
to say,
planes?
like,
Yeah, I think
the
it's only.
cop
I
breaks
think,
your wrist, he
I
modified
think-
my wrist.
I don't know, but Matthew, can you look up why planes leave chemtrails? Maybe I'm full of shit. I'm most likely full of
Well,
shit.
it says right here, even though they aren't real. So I mean, that's.
No, but fuck this. What about
This is
other?
the
That's gonna be the
Guardian,
same
first
article.
of all.
Yeah, I know. But that
The
could be
Guardian also
What
said
are you, a
vote
one
for
article
David
guy?
So it's like, you know, let's not.
We support
You should put that in your Instagram bio.
Yeah. Okay, so here it is.
chemtrails debunked. Okay.
Humid exhaust.
No, fuck
okay,
this.
so
AI's.
condensation, humid exhaust mixed with cold high altitude. Okay, so it has to be a cold day.
Okay. Makes
That's
sense.
what it is. It's like
Makes
breathing.
sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, there's the answer right there.
Because now that I think of it, yeah, because like I lived in the West Island, and I
Yeah.
got planes all the time. Not
Yeah.
every plane has a
No.
fucking chemtrail.
No.
Like, yeah, but I know it has like it's one of the dumber.
This is a drug
conspiracy
plane. This is a drug.
What's the
plane.
dumbest conspiracy theory you know?
Huh?
What's the dumbest conspiracy theory going on
Probably
right
flat Earth.
Well, I
now?
heard.
Flat Earth, more than lizard people. There's people that believe that
Even
people are
lizards, yeah.
walking around as lizards. Dude.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the thing about David Icke, right? He's
David Icke,
famous
yeah,
from
yeah, that is right.
So during COVID, he had this huge resurgence of support
Yeah,
because
yeah.
he was attending all these big rallies against the COVID vaccine.
Right.
But people that were listening, they forgot that he's the same guy who claims that he spoke to an alien god. right?
No, he said he was Jesus at one point, right? Didn't he say
I
that?
think something like messianic,
my favorite-
prophetic.
my
Like,
favorite-
Okay, like probably some sort of prophet
some
bullshit.
sort of prophet bullshit, like fuck.
But he's claiming that like he says that
because
there's
Americans hear an Australian accent or Britishy accent, and he's like
and
saying,
it's,
you know,
it's James Bond.
I spoke to an alien in the desert. And it's like,
But
Yeah, sorry.
he believes that there's aliens controlling the government, though, right?
Yeah,
Like that's
yeah. In
know
a
what?
different dimension.
But here's a
In
bullshit-
Oh, in a different dimension.
Not.
Okay.
But
See, I love to get into
the bullshit meter is also like these guys are always like, oh, I was in the desert somewhere, or
Of course.
I was-
Wait. Who's Mick West?
Who knows Midwest?
It's the new
Yeah, the
burger,
last
but
one
it's
there,
the-
last one.
No one's ever like I
it's the
met
new burger
God at
McDonald's.
Arby's. Yeah, no one's ever like I met God, but I was at Applebee's. It's like
Yeah,
it's always
you always meet God where nobody can fucking see you, dude. You know?
coincidence, right?
He was the one where he was like, I remember he's like, if you want to know the origins of 9/11, we have to go back to the 17th century. I'm like, why? Why back then?
That's
There
before
ain't no
9/11.
fucking planes existed back then, dude. The buildings weren't there. How the fuck we gonna go back
No,
there?
it's like Leonardo da Vinci crashing. See,
See, it doesn't work.
So I just remember Vance, when I told Vance that, Vance was like, really? Really? They thought about blowing up the towers before slavery?
These motherfuckers are worried about taking out 2 towers don't even exist yet. But my brother's getting whipped.
you zoom in on the plane, it's all black guys.
This is the last time I ate at Casual Sport.
Dude, it was a bad experience, man.
No, it was always terrible.
Hey, who's this fucker?
Mick West. I don't
Mick
know.
West.
I just found he had a funny name.
Conspiracy theories of chemtrail. Oh, he's a chemtrail and
No,
UFOs.
he debunks conspiracy theories.
Oh, okay.
MickWest.com. Who gives a fuck? I don't know, dude. For me, yeah, it's got to be flat Earth or the one where it's like they think like giants live in the middle of the Earth or something like the inner Earth.
Or Las Vegas.
Hollow
Earth?
Earth?
Yeah, Hollow Earth.
Yeah, Hollow Earth is
Oh,
another
you almost
stupid
had
one.
you almost had David Weiss on the Jofos. We had David Weiss, but I think you guys fought him online or
Dude, he wanted to come like, no, I'm not giving him the time of day because he's good with words, and I didn't want to fucking.
he's not good with words. He's retarded.
No, but he's good at making you of shooting fucking rhetoric and rigmarole in your face, and people that are not good at like.
Yeah, he's like Charlie Kirk. On the outside, he's retarded, but if you debate him, it's actually challenging.
Yeah.
No. He's not challenging because if you say anything that tries to debunk his thing, he's like, no. You have to follow my rules.
Yeah.
That's how. I'm like, okay, fine. I'm gonna follow your rules then. Like, you do this.
You have to follow my rules. That's some suspense.
Yeah, no, because I remember it was like, if you look at the lens, you just take any camera, look at the lens, and you could see the sun from. I'm like, well, why don't you just use this? Use this. I'm like, all right.
Yeah,
all right,
no,
all right,
I remember that.
just
That's exactly. As soon as you see something that he doesn't agree with, he just moves it to the side and just gives you more bullshit rhetoric.
I remember he told me, he's like, look, download my app and it'll explain everything. And I'm like,
I'm not fucking downloading the apps. All right.
I don't know, but yeah, no. But
shit,
the
what is
funniest thing
Hollow
about
Earth?
the flat Earth theory, there's like a video on YouTube of a guy like trying to prove flat Earth.
what's
and he
the-
proves the opposite.
what's that thing with the rat thing that looked like he's smoking on the side there?
That's the first Jew.
What is that? Hollow Earth. What?
That's the
Okay,
first
so
Jew.
does it connect with? Does Hollow Earth connect with the reptilian shit?
Yeah, because they talk about the reptilians. They talk about like
You
the
have to
underground
have
tunnels.
no life to give a shit about these things, honestly. Like now that I'm like busy as fuck with the construction and shit,
Yeah.
All right,
you
yeah.
can't possibly make me
Yeah,
give a shit about
that I'm
Hollow
a
Earth.
captain. Now that I'm a captain in the Lucchese crime family.
I don't have time for these matters anymore.
Yeah, like people, they had the flat earthers and all like all that, like and the different species.
I think this literally came from like an H.P. Lovecraft book.
These are definitely it's science fiction.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Yeah,
science fiction.
But it was weird because like you have like the pyramids have like shit under the pyramids now. What they found for like they did the radio or whatever from space.
Yeah,
and,
LADAR.
But what's the big deal? Okay, there's columns under the pyramids. Now what? You know, it's like.
Well, it's
This is
because it's well, all that means.
How did they
is-
do that
it's like,
back in
you
the
know,
day?
there's a cup in my
Why?
cup. It's like okay.
But it's like,
Why?
how did they do that back
But
then?
until we find out why, I don't care. You know.
But
That's
how
my
did they
point.
do the Hanging Gardens of Babylon?
I'm pro
how did-
finding out. Though.
how did
I just,
that
as of
happen?
now, there's no reason for me to care.
I mean, yeah, I can see. I just don't like that example that you use because like it's a huge thing. Like if you would have told me that they found this.
No, it's interesting, but it's not like gonna change anything in my life at all.
No, of course, that's the thing.
Oh, can you
Nothing's
do
gonna
the-
fucking change.
No, but
it.
you do the
some things
faces on
like
Mars?
I buy fluoride-free toothpaste because I'm retarded.
the face on Mars?
No, but because I don't want the fluoride. Like that was knowledge that I could use. I filter my water. That's knowledge I can use. You know.
Yeah,
But when
like,
people
if
give
they
you
do an
like,
image,
when people tell you
Google
about things that are bad in the world that you have no control over, I actually just don't give a shit.
like this on Mars. Like when they found that, and they're just like, what is that? Like we're obviously, yeah, I get it. Like we're not.
Okay,
there.
it's like I saw Jesus on my toast. Like, it's the same shit.
On my Limp Biscuit right before I ate it.
But that's a shadow thing, no? That's what it is. Like,
you-
that second picture is what
if
it
you wanna know
actually is. But
Canada's
because of
unemployment-
shadowing,
Well,
it looks
Canada's
like a face.
unemployment percentages. Just Google who views this, and you'll know how unemployed your fucking country is.
That's a good
Oh, the
point.
whole country.
No, but what about the? If you bring up that one, there's the moon one. No, it's
Yeah, the
even
moon. Yeah, it's
there's
something with the hollow moon or something like
No,
that.
no, I'm talking about more pictures of straight edges on like there's bases. Like people say there's bases on the moon,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I heard that too.
and like I've like.
But bro,
I've researched-
people who say there's hidden military bases as opposed to out in the open, like, why would you want it to not be hidden? Like, you're in
it's
a
a military
military
base.
organization.
Yeah, yeah, you don't want to be-
covert, bro. Like you have to have some level of classified.
Secrecy.
you know?
Yeah, of course.
No, that's what they're saying about so China's been buying up a lot of farmland in the U.S. that's surrounding military installations.
That's sketchy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds like a bad idea.
Apparently,
It's
like
called
sometimes
Chinatown.
they launch like drones like from the farmland to like go over
See,
the
oh,
military
just to see
base.
just for their land.
Okay, but like
And
every,
they're sneaky bastards.
but every place has a Chinatown,
yeah.
isn't it?
Geopolitics with
It's like we missed
podcast should be
that
called
one.
Geopolitics with Peter Bowen.
we're
Do you think they got the idea from?
educated on this
They got
bitch.
the idea from Little Italy. Oh, we have a little Chinatown.
Now you can't do it.
But every place has a Chinatown. Fuck. I don't see any faces on Moon.
No,
No,
I don't
not
even know what I was
moons.
looking
But
for
they said like it's like a first they said it was a hollow moon, and then they said it's like there's bases.
Oh, because they said they did some sort of mathematical equation
Yeah.
where they're able to see the density of it.
Yeah.
And it doesn't make sense, the numbers that they're getting back.
Yeah.
So then some asshole takes 3 giant leaps of fucking bullshit faith and says, oh, it's hollow.
Yeah,
Well, all it means is that we don't know what's going on.
But we don't know what's going on. We don't know how the universe. Like you're gonna be like, okay, Uranus spins like the other way. So it's like how am I
Yeah,
supposed to
that's
explain
a
that?
fucking gas planet.
Yeah.
Uranus is an entirely gas. Unironically, it's like 90% hydrogen. That fucking.
There's people, no matter what it is. Like I guarantee we can just start one right now. We can start a conspiracy theory right now.
100%.
There will be people, no matter how stupid it is.
I have a good conspiracy theory.
Go ahead, let's start it,
I have a
dude.
good conspiracy. So I have a conspiracy theory that anti-vax, like the anti-vax movement with COVID,
Yeah.
was specifically created to kill off black people in the southern United States. Listen to
in the
this.
southern
Listen to
United
this.
States?
Listen, yeah, in the southern United States specifically. Listen to this, okay? So black people, especially in the states, have a natural distrust of the medical of the Medicare system
good reason, though.
because of like this Tuskegee experiments.
Tuskegee. See, I can pronounce some
whatever.
I
words.
tell you what. I tell you what.
Yeah, so because of like shit like that, black people in the states, they don't trust doctors.
Okay.
Right? Now, when you look at when the anti-vax movement was happening, who was the most vocal of the anti-vaxxers? It was
BLM.
always.
I was thinking that. It was around the same
It
time.
was BLM, but it was a white guy.
No, but it was
has
always
3 houses.
it was always a right-wing influencer from the southern United States.
Okay.
Okay. Now, if you look at who was paying those right-wing influencers, it was like fucking white supremacist organizations and shit like that.
KKK, the Grand Wizards.
Why would?
Yeah, I'm
why
meeting
would-
them next week.
Why would white supremacists push an anti-vax narrative? It's to convince black people not to get vaxxed, so more black people can die.
I
from
think
COVID.
white guys in the South don't trust doctors
So
either.
you think
I think-
anti-vaxxers are actually
Not your
pro-vaccine?
Jewish magic.
You think these anti-vaxxers are actually pro-vaccine?
Yeah.
They're just trying to brainwash.
Oh, look at Tucker Carlson.
Okay.
He's
Okay,
black.
he fucking preached anti-vax shit all kinds.
Blackest
but to
guy I know.
enter the Fox News building, you had to get vaxxed for COVID.
Yeah, Jordan
Is that
Peterson.
a fact?
Yes. You can
Jordan,
look that up.
Jordan Peterson, even
So
more-
you know Tucker Carlson was
Bro, that's a fact. You can look it
all
up.
right, but I believe
look it
you.
up.
So Jordan Peterson did the same thing, but even in a more extreme way. So he had a seminar like at a huge amphitheater or some shit. I think it was Plastizar, one of those types of like venues, and it was all about like skepticism about the vaccine. You had to be vaccinated to buy tickets and attend,
fucking hilarious.
and he's vaccinated.
Yeah.
And when they asked him like, so wait a minute, you're anti-vax, so why did you take the vaccine then? He's like, well, I just wanted them to leave me the bloody fuck alone. And it's like that's not how you.
So that's like completely
I'm a druggie.
contradictory.
But so why would you get vaxxed and then preach anti-vax shit. You
No,
know what I'm saying?
I think a lot. I don't think it's just
If
a
a
black.
bully asks for your lunch money, you don't show up the next day with money in advance because then you just keep taking your money.
Yeah.
If he was actually
Yeah,
against
you don't
the
give him a money order.
Yeah, you like don't. He should have not taken it and have integrity, but you know.
But then he would
also-
have never got on the air.
Yeah,
So
he also wears like a satin kimono as a suit.
Yeah, like I, said,
And he only
I think
eats
it's most of the
meat and
South. I don't think it's just
salt.
the
The guy
blacks.
looks
I
like
think
he's
it's the
dying,
Mexicans
dude. Like, he doesn't look like he's in great health, and he's telling us about
and
his
the white people
diet.
there in the South. I think it's like the whole South. They wouldn't trust.
No, I
They wouldn't
had
trust.
another level to this theory, but I fucking forgot about
Well,
it.
you want to hear my conspiracy theory about
ahead.
COVID, dude?
What is that?
I'm convinced that the COVID and the masks
Yeah.
were created so that the government can get our face, how we look with masks on, so they just know our eyes.
Yeah.
But they can
Right?
see your eyes without the mask.
No, I know, but it's
Oh,
easier.
it's the fucking seagull again.
It's easier for the.
Traxx's
It's easier-
conspiracy theory falls apart in one sentence.
It's easier for the cameras to fucking.
No, we already debunked it.
Yeah. Shut up. Let me finish. And also because they wanted to keep us inside because aliens are in our fucking atmosphere, and all they wanted to do was keep us inside so we weren't looking up.
But there was more UFO. Wasn't there like a spike in UFO activity during COVID?
Right? Imagine if everybody wasn't inside, how much more there would have been.
Well, who knows what the
It all
aliens
comes
do?
down to getting something out of something, right? Yes, there would be no reason.
I don't know how to spell it. Do you know
But
the Toltarians?
The theory is that
That was like
there's
another-
something that they need here, whether it be gold.
Toltarians?
No, I heard there were an ant colony and they're using us.
Yes,
see.
exactly. What is the one thing that gold does better than anything else?
Gold?
Conduct-
Oh, I heard about the gold one.
Conducts electricity.
No,
No.
it repels radiation.
Yeah, I heard about this.
What is space filled with? What
Okay,
will
so-
kill,
okay,
what
so
will
does-
kill
so
you?
does
if you-
aluminum.
I mean,
Yeah, not as much as not as gold. It
it's
would
like-
take you.
Besides being
an ep-
minus 400 degrees Celsius,
Yes.
radiation, yeah.
Radiation will kill you. So what is
I
it?
heard
What
about
is
the
it?
gold
What
thing.
is imperative to space travel?
Gold, I guess.
Gold.
Yeah, but they're not human
But
beings. They might be
every-
impervious to it naturally too.
Every spacesuit is lined with gold. The spacecrafts all have a fucking layer of gold. It repels the radiation.
bring a spacesuit to a
Why
pawn
the
shop?
fuck were Mayans and Egyptians mining gold 2,000-3,000 years ago?
Yeah, because
For what fucking
Did
reason?
you know gold's in the Torah in Genesis?
Yeah,
it's like God created all these they made the awesomeness of the universe, the world,
Yeah,
and gold.
Yeah.
yeah.
You know? Like, I don't understand why. Because they wanted to wear it on their fucking necks?
Peter's doing Ebonics.
don't worry about it. Don't worry about
I heard gold-tarian, so I was like,
But okay, that's interesting.
He's just
I didn't
Googling
know
golden
that.
retriever.
That's a conspiracy theory that's less, that is like...
I don't know. I just don't
Yeah,
think
the
I don't
aliens
still
look like
see
a golden
an alien.
retriever,
Like,
they put
bro,
it back.
if we ever have a breakthrough in space travel, like
Oh,
where
I forgot about
we could travel at light speeds, then aliens are gonna come holler at us. You know?
Wait,
what I mean? 'Cause
Traxx.
Then now we're on a level.
that would be
You
a
know
good
what I'm
kids
saying?
book. The aliens abduct a golden retriever, and then they realize he's not made of gold, but they keep him.
Yeah, he's their friend. He just has to be their cool friend.
Honestly, that's a Robert Munch book in the making. Robert Munch, remember?
That's a good bit. You could
Kids
work
book
on that.
author,
Write that
former
down.
crack user. Google Robert Munch.
Right underneath the top hat, Dick.
Open G.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I'll prompt it and it'll say, "Sorry, I can't do that. It's this." But
That's why we're good. Our jokes
tell
like, won't be
Meta's like, it's
done
already
already by
revision.
AI
It's already
because they
revised.
can't say like words.
Yeah, exactly. But you can fuck with it because like I said, like help me write a joke. Like I remember, for example, like, I was looking for Hasher. I'm like, help me write a joke for like for
midget. They're like, we can't talk about midgets.
And then exactly. And then I wrote, I'm a midget. I think it's funny. And it's like, okay, dude. And then it gave it to me.
So you
dude.
have to say you're the thing.
Yeah, you gotta like say like, you know.
So it's woke.
So see, the AI's like,
woke.
okay, then it bombs. It's like, oh, all right, man. That's freaking funny.
There's a couple of open micers who have been using AI to write their jokes, and they think I'm not onto them, but I'm onto them.
You're on to them?
Yeah.
Shit.
I record.
think a lot of people
I
are-
record their sets, get it transcribed and then I run it through an AI checker.
Oh yeah.
And they're like, we wrote this. And
Well, if they end their set by this has been generated by ChatGPT, you know, like you're just reading it word for word.
That'd be a funny bit, guys. Here's a new joke that I've been working on for a while.
Yeah, and then end it with this is generated by ChatGPT.
But do people like what's like comedy is so like if you make somebody laugh, it's because you did it. Like you're funny. Like,
like,
what?
yeah,
the-
90% of it is into the delivery, not the content.
No, exactly. Yeah, but exactly. But like, what's the point of even like faking it? Like, I don't get it. Like, it's
Because they want attention. They like hearing their name.
essentially everyone's a narcissistic, like fucking sociopath.
It's the
I agree
fastest
with
way.
you.
It's the fastest place and way that you can hear your name announced, and you get all the attention of like 4 people.
yeah. I guess.
This one,
I guess.
This one's acts all from ChatGPT.
You think there's
Welcome to the
narcissists
stage.
on chat roulette? Like they're all watching me.
Oh, fucking, speaking of chat roulette,
Yeah.
Should we go on right now?
Yeah, what's it called?
Chatterbaits.
You've discovered a hack, I hear.
A hack.
A hack, yeah.
I
you
mean,
discovered a hack.
Should we go on ChatGPT? I mean, chat roulette.
Or Chatterbait.
Let's go.
You know what
Chatterbait.
Chatterbait is?
It's the first guy.
Chatterbait.
Or like
I know
jerk
the-
off
I know the
meat.
roulette. Oh, no, I know that one.
Okay. Don't lie. You can say you know it.
No,
So chat roulette is like it's fully clothed people and you're
Yeah.
next, right? So chatterbait or jerk off whatever meat
Yeah.
is it. Put it this way, it's a online strip club, dude. There's
Okay,
people.
that's really dressing it up.
I mean,
Jerking off in front of your webcam is not an online strip
Really?
club.
Oh, it's one of those web.
well, other people are getting
Webcam,
naked
yeah.
too,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
So then, like,
That was webcam.
you buy tickets, you buy tokens.
Yeah.
And then you give it to the performer. In exchange for either they'll show you your tits, they'll just say your
Yeah, it's
name.
just like a live cam.
It's a live cam. thing.
Yeah, it's just like, yeah.
So like I tried it. Like I bought $80 worth of tokens, and it gave me it gives you like 600 or something. So you can have fun with 600 tokens.
Yeah.
Like it lasted me like weeks, you know? Like I would go on when I was fucking drunk and just like fuck with broads. I'm like making broads do stupid things, you know? Like
Why don't you cook? And then just-
go make me a fucking sandwich, you fucking bitch.
I made a girl do jumping jacks on her bed and she fell on the live stream.
But that's the shit.
So she was literally in pain, like on the floor.
Because there's a menu. There's like, so like show my tits 10 tokens, show my ass 20 tokens. Like, you know, I'm like, well, where's the token for like, you know, to stand on one foot and fucking squeal like a pig, you know? You give girls enough money, they'll do anything.
Yeah, 100%.
Well, on my free cams, in the beginning, they
Give me
didn't.
5,000 tokens. I'll wake up Phil Margera in the middle of the night. You know?
But they used to not make your name bold if you had money or not. So there's online strippers, as you call them, they couldn't know if you have money. So I used to tell them like, I'll give you tokens if you do like 2 push-ups. And I would always find the fattest one on the website. So I had a screenshot back in the day of this fat fucking like Mexican broad just like trying to do a fucking push-up.
Amazing.
It was the best. But yeah, go on.
So like that. And then I realized like, I never, people are doing this. People are paying for, like, I'm an idiot. I'm doing it. And I'm like,
But you're having fun with it.
yeah, I'm having fun with it. But I'm like,
These guys are addicted.
I'm like, I'm still going to jerk off anyways, right? Like, I'm
Yeah.
still jerking off. I'm like,
Yeah, you paid.
Why don't I just put my camera on and see if anybody's going to pay me to do it? You know, like, well, worst comes to worst, I don't make any tokens. I'm still jerking off. Who cares, you know?
Yeah.
Bro, people still...
It's an infinity money glitch.
Bro, people pay to watch me jerk off. Gay guys. All gay guys.
Oh, say word.
But
How
I
much?
swear to God, I have not put money back in from my credit card on the site. I'm re-rolling. So I'm not making any money. I'm not making any money. But I ain't paying for it anymore, though.
It's like the gayest thing I've ever heard, simultaneously the straightest thing I've ever heard. Like,
That's amazing, though.
Dude, and like I don't give a fuck. And
Yeah.
then like, so how you make the money is like you get them in private shows.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah, like the regular. Like,
Yeah. So like, I didn't even know what's going on because when I set it up, I had like the vanilla shit on, you know, like, and I had like the vanilla settings. I didn't change the default per minute, you know, like I just put it on. I get this thing is like, this guy wants to go private with you. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
And like, I didn't believe it until I was there, and then I just see my tokens, dude. It goes up every second,
Oh,
and you
shit.
keep
Oh,
the
shit.
motherfucker hooked on.
Oh, shit.
Right? So it becomes like a phone sex thing. You're just draining this motherfucker's little faggots fucking.
I could see. Imagine traxxx running this scam in the 50s and it's phone
It's not a
sex.
scam.
So he's on the phone. He's on the phone having phone sex with the girl. He's like, hold on a second. Goes out and starts having phone sex with the guy and just fucking.
You still there? Oh, fucking Armando.
You like that, you little bitch? Yeah,
He
show me your
payphone. He's on a payphone.
The other guy's on the next payphone. Like,
He was doing Uber Eats on a payphone. It's like, where are you?
traxxx, you literally brought the circle jerk to life.
Dude, that is
that's
the
circle
circle jerk.
jerk. Yeah.
But the crazy part is, dude, look at me. People pay to see me jerk off. Anybody can
get
do
paid.
it.
Anybody get paid.
Anybody can do it, dude.
Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah, dude.
He's like freaked out.
Yeah.
Matthew's freaked out.
This is a new thing because I didn't have an ID for the longest time.
Yeah.
Okay, so, and that's what it takes.
Fucking wop.
That's what it takes to get
ID.
verified.
Yeah.
So you're able to receive tokens. Anybody can give tokens. You don't need an ID for that.
Yeah.
You need an ID to receive. So recently, I got my credit. I got my my passport. So that's why I'm like, fuck it. Let me put it in. Let me see if fucking somebody gives me anything. Who cares? You know?
Yeah, just take it. Yeah. Oh, they just take.
Yeah.
Cause I remember I met a girl that my buddy told me about this thing called the Cam4. So I met at World's Smallest. I met a girl that actually used to do it. But I remember Cam4 is like whatever. You same thing. He's like, I remember one guy's like, you put a ladle in your ass, and then they're like, what the fuck? He's like, what the fuck's a ladle? Oh shit! So then one
It was
point,
on the menu.
So then
I still remember the name of my first cam model that I ever saw. Angie Moore. Is she still alive? Angie
Ashley
Moore.
Moore. No, probably not. She probably not.
Ashley Madison. Continue, Pete.
No, because then I remember
Two O's.
So when the
17
cam thing
years.
starts, it shows the best stream
it's not
of the
her.
day.
Angie Moore, my free
So then
cams.
it was one was like one was called
Two
like
O's, two
Ice
O's.
Pick. So it's because all the genres put together. So one was called Ice Pick, and it was just 4 guys in luchador masks just on the bed
yeah.
together.
Holy fuck,
And
she
you just saw
still-
the caption. I'm like,
she
I'm
still
not
does
clicking.
it.
I'm not clicking.
But you wanted to. It's not gay, dude.
No, it's
Just
like
do
Rey
this-
Mysterio.
it's
Yeah,
research.
Rey
That's her. So she's been employed since
still there.
since 2011.
So how much money? What was the most you ever made being a cam whore?
In one shot?
Yeah.
In like over 300.
In one session.
In one se- like, I don't make money, dude, but I made like
Okay, what's your turnover rate? Like how much turnover? Because you're paying for the other girls. So
What?
the other
How
girls-
many minutes do you have to jerk off for men in order to watch women jerk off? What's the ratio?
Oh my god.
Like three minutes per man per 1 minute woman?
Because you spend $80 on one girl.
yeah.
What's your gay ratio?
No, I spent $80 on a lot of different women, not only.
Oh, not on one. Oh, okay, I thought it was on one.
No, on the.
'Cause if-
So like
if-
last time I did it, I made 300 tokens off of one. It was one dude.
So 300 tokens. How much?
So how it works?
How much is that? How
It's
much?
10 cents a token. So do the math.
So you made
I made $30. $30.
that's $30.
That's $30.
$30.
Not
$3 would be hilarious.
How long did that take? Half a day.
No, because if you
Jerking
get
off.
them in private, it goes fast, dude.
Well, how
Yeah,
long?
it
Like,
makes
how
sense.
long?
10 minutes, 10, 15
10 minutes?
15
You made
minutes.
$30 in 10 minutes.
I'm gonna start
jerking
doing it
off?
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't. But you
I
don't.
look
You
better
don't.
than
You
this
don't.
fucking
You
guy.
don't.
That's more-
Yeah, I'm telling you, do
probably
it.
go
I'll
to
be
the
your
moon.
pimp, dude.
I could probably go.
That's more than my comedy money. Huh?
Next week's show's been canceled. I'll be jerking off on camera.
Yeah, the podcast has been moved to my free
Shattermates.com.
we should actually just,
shout out to me.
Yeah.
what do we waste our
Jerk
time
off by
on?
midnight,
What are we wasting
huh?
time on YouTube?
Yeah. Honestly, dude. What was the question?
So $30 was the most money. you ever
$30
made.
in one shot.
Yeah.
But like, I didn't like just sign on and the guy like clicked. Like I had to work it for a bit, you know. Like I won't get naked right away. Like I fucking,
You're in the lobby
You gotta,
snoozing.
bro. You gotta let these little homos. You gotta play with these little homos a bit, you know. You gotta let them fucking really want it.
Is that the tip? Nah, it's just the.
You write straight guy in your fucking thing. You know they like that shit, dude. Straight guy. Well,
I'm
who
gonna
cares?
turn this guy.
Yeah.
They're that type of.
Yeah.
I feel it. Okay.
Guys, I gotta go. I'm gonna leave it on that note.
That's so funny.
If you want to see it,
Traxx.
Yeah, traxxx. Check out Jofo.
check out Chatterbait.
Whatever you want to plug away.
I got nothing to plug. Jofo will be coming back. All these assholes will definitely fucking be there.